The bear thumped through the crowded bar like a second heartbeat. Neon light painted in the walls in the sets of electric blue and crimson, casting shadows that danced across the face of stranger. The air was thick with the scent of expensive perfume, whiskey, and the electric tension of a Friday night in Seoul. Most notorious underground killer Kim Tae-hyun sat on his bar stool, his cheeks flushy a pretty pink from the 3 glasses of soju he already donned. His friend Jimin and Hoseo were laughing about something stupid, but Tae-hyun was has gone slightly fuzzy around the edge. "Hey, you are drunk," Jimin shouted over the music, his eyes crinkling with concern. Tae-hyun patted his chubby cheeks, pushing up adorably. "I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Watch." I walked straight to the bathroom. Hoseo snored. "Yeah, sure, you will. Want one of us to come with?" "No, no, no, no." Tae-hyun waved his hand dramatically, nearly knocking over his desk. I'm a big boy. I can find the bathroom myself. It's just over there somewhere. He slid off the stool, his designer shirt swung up slightly as he stumbled. Jimin catch his arms. "Be careful, they always am." Then grabbed, then promptly walked into Apollo. Jimin and Hoseo walked their best friend Bubbles towards the back of the club, shaking their hands fondly. "Should we follow him?" Hoseo asked. "Let him be. The bathroom is literally 20 feet away." What the worst could happen? Jungkook was having a terrible night. His tattered black suit felt too tight. His jaw was clenched so hard his teeth edged, and the only thing keeping him from someone who was acknowledged that it would ruin his carefully laid plans as the youngest mafia boss in Seoul underworld. He had a reputation to maintain, cold, calculating, merciless. Tonight he was hunting the rival from the Park family. He had been spotted here and Jungkook had been tracking him for 3 hours. His men were positioned in every exit. The trap was set. Now he was needed to corner in the bathroom where the cameras conventionally didn't work. Jungkook's dark eyes scanned the crowd, his expression unbearable. He's been in these businesses long enough to know that patience was good. The robber would slip up, they always did, and then he saw him, a finger in a loose white shirt, stumble towards the bathroom corridor, same build, same height. The dim light made it impossible to see clearly, but Jungkook's intention clearly seen that this was his target. Perfect. He followed his footsteps, silence on the polished floor. The corridor was empty except for the two of them. Jungkook and moved to the hold straight, breathe his jacket just in case. The man pushed open the bathroom door and Jungkook followed him inside. The room was all black marble and harsh fluorescent lights. Jungkook reached out and grabbed the man's shoulder, spinning him around. "You thought you could hide from me?" Jungkook said. Taehyung drunk brain short-circuit. One moment he was stumbling towards the toilet, his only concern not throwing up on his expensive shoes. The next moment, a ridiculously handsome man in a black suit had grabbed him and was pinning him against the marble sink. Taehyung blinked. Oh, his dim fog mind struggling to process what was happening. The man was gorgeous, like unfairly gorgeous, dark hair falling over his forehead, sharp jaw, and eyes so intense they could probably say things on the nowhere. But there was something scary about him too, something dangerous. Don't play dumb, the man said, his grip tightening on Taehyung's shoulders. Where is the package? Taehyung brain offered exactly on a response to this situation. Slap! The sound echoed off the marble wall like a Jungkook had snapped to the side, his cheeks staining. He stood there frozen, too shocked to even react. No one had ever slapped him. No one. The sheer audacity of it was you. Then pointed a bubbly finger at him, his eyes widened and indignant. You don't just grab people like that. What if I had a weak heart? What if I then it would be your fault and hurt you forever. You are really handsome. That's unfair. Why are you so handsome and also mean? That's not fair to the rest of us. I'm going to complain to the manager. Jungkook opened his mouth and then closed it, then opened it again. Words failed him. This wasn't his rival. This was clearly just some drunk, adorable idiot who had somehow wandered into the wrong place at the wrong time. And those cheeks, Jungkook found himself staring at Taehyung's cheeks. They were round and soft-looking, flushing from drink, and the expression of the man's face was one of the good expression. There was a mole on tip of his nose, the cutest mole Jungkook had ever seen. Jungkook started, then stopped. Also, Taehyung continued, apparently not done with his lecture. You don't grab stranger in bathroom. My mother teach me better, she said. Taehyung, as if a stranger grabbed you in a bathroom, you slap them and run. So I did. You are welcome. That was very good advice. With that, Taehyung pushed past as still frozen Jungkook and bubbled out of the bathroom. Jungkook watched him go, his hand rising to touch his staring cheeks. The man who had been following him, the real rival, appeared in the bathroom doorway a moment later, looking confused. Boss, are you okay? I saw someone run out and get out. Jungkook said quietly. But boss, I said get out. The man fell. Jungkook stood alone in the bathroom, staring at his reflection in the mirror. There was a red mark on his chest where the man Taehyung, his brain helpfully slipped from the woman who called out to him in the bar had slipped him, and Jungkook realized something terrifying. He wanted to see those cheeks again. The next morning, Jungkook sat in his penthouse office, surrounded by reports he wasn't reading. The stack of paper of his desk was 3 inches thick. His second in command, Youngie was trying to get his attention. Boss, the park situation. Find him. Jungkook interpreted. Youngie blinked. Huh? The park rival. We are already tracking him. No, find the man from the bar last night. The one with the Jungkook pause. Try to find the right words. The face, the cheeks. He was wearing a white shirt. His friends call him I think Tehung. Young stared at his boss like he didn't grow a second head. You want me to find a random man who slapped you? Yes. And then what? Do you want me to deal with him? No. Jungkook was sharp. You will not touch him. You will not look at him wrong. You will just find out who he is. Young's expression shifted from confusion to something that looks suspiciously like amusement. Boss, these are easier way to pick up guys. You could just, I don't know, go to club and Youngie, okay, fine. I'll find your mysterious man. It took less than 24 hours. Tehang Kim, 26-year-old, worked at an art gallery, lived in a modest apartment in the nicer part of town, single, no record, no any bad record, no connection to any rival family, just a normal, adorable, innocent sibling who had somehow stumbled into the most dangerous man in Seoul life. Jungkook read the file twice, 3 times. He committed every detail to memory. Tehang like vanilla letter, painting and jazz music. He went to the same cafe every morning before work. Jungkook was there the next day. Tehang was having a normal morning. He had wake up with a slight hangover, made himself a cup of coffee, fed, and was now on his way to his favorite cafe. The sun was warm on his face, and he was humming a song under his breath. Then he walked into the cafe and saw him, the man from the bathroom, the scary, handsome one. Then frozen in the doorway. Oh! The man was sitting at the table by the window, looking completely out of place among of soft pastel and floral decoration. He was wearing black suit again. Did this man own any other color? And he was holding a single red rose. Their eyes met. The brain went into panic mode. Should he run? No. Should he scream? No. Should he? The man stood up and walked towards him. Tehang's heart rate skyrocketed. Tehang see, the man said, his voice deep and smooth. I'm sorry about what happened at the bar. I made a mistake. I thought you were someone else. Tehang blinked. Huh? How do you know my name? I asked around. The man held out the rose. Please accept my apology. Tehang stared at the rose, then at the man's face. Up close, he was even more handsome. How was that possible? and his eyes. There was something intense in them, something that made his stomach do a weird little flip. I who are you? Tiang managed. John Jungkook, and I would like to make it up to you. Make it up to me? How? Let me buy you breakfast, please. He should have said no. He should have run away. This man had grabbed him in the bathroom. This man was clearly dangerous. Every self preservation instinct he had was screaming to leave him. But those eyes and that rose, and his cheeks were feeling warm for some reason. Fine, Tang heard himself say, but if you try to grab me again, I'll slap you even harder. Jungkook lip twitched. I would expect nothing less. The cafe became their sports every morning for 2 weeks. Jungkook was there. The first day, Taehyung was suspicious. The second day, he was curious. By the third day, he was looking forward to it. Jungkook would always have a rose wedding, different color each time, red for passion, yellow for friendship, pink for admiration, white for purity. Taehyung pretended not to know what they mean. You know, you don't have to keep bringing me roses, Taehyung said one morning, accepting a beautiful orange rose. You don't like them? No, I like them. I don't understand why you are doing all this. Jungkook's expression softened because I want to. Because when I saw you that night, even thought you slapped me, I couldn't stop thinking about you. Taehyung cheeks plus. You think about me every day, every hour. Your cheeks are very memorable. Taehyung touched his cheeks self-consciously. My cheek. Yes, your cheeks. Chandru leaned forward, his eyes intense. They are beautiful, so soft. I just want to touch them. They hung on his coffee. You what? I'm sorry. I know I'm being forward, but I believe in being honest. His heart was doing something strange, fluttering. Doing a little dance in his chair. He never had anyone look at him like that before, like he was something precious, something to be like Prince. I think solo. I have to go to work. Can I walk you there? Don't you have a job? Jungkook smiled. It was the first time Taehyung had seen him really smile, and it transferred his entire face, made him look younger, gentle, like he wasn't a scary mafia boss, but just a normal man who happened to be devastatingly handsome. My job can wait. Jungkook said, nothing is more important than walking you to work. Three weeks of daily meetings, Taehyung had never felt so cheered in his life. Every morning, Jungkook was there with a rose and gentle smile. He learned Taehyung coffee order. He listened to Taehyung talk about his painting and his cat and his worries. He texted Taehyung good night every night without fail. And Taehyung had started to fall slowly at first, then all at once. Jungkook Taehyung said one morning he was nervous. I was wondering, do you maybe would you like to go on this weekend? Jungkook asked, and you want to go on a date with me? I know you've been meeting here every day, but it's not really a date. I just thought maybe we could go somewhere nice if you want. No pressure. You can say no. Tehong. Jungkook reached across the table and took his hand. I would love things more. The date was at a small Italian restaurant, candlelight, romantic. Tang had worn his nicest shirt. Tang had wear his nicest shirt, and his cheeks were flushed with excitement. Jungkook had brought him a bunch of red roses. This time, dozen of them. Tang had nearly cried. You really didn't have to. Nothing is too good for you, Jungkook said simply. They talked for hours about everything and nothing. Jungkook told them about his life, the dangerous parts carefully edited out, and Taehyung told Jungkook about his dreams of becoming a full-time artist one day. Will you show me your painting some days? Jungkook asked. Maybe. Taehyung smiled slyly. If you are good, I'll be very good. After dinner, they walked alone in the Han River. The night was warm, and the city lights reflected off the water like scratched diamond. Taehyung was just thinking about how perfect the evening had been when Jungkook stopped walking. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook turned to face him, cupping his face gently in both hands. His thumb touched Taehyung's cheekbones, and Taehyung breathed catch in his throat. Jungkook, uh, Jungkook, your cheeks. His voice rewind. I've been wanting to do this since the first night. He leaned in and pressed a soft kiss to Taehyung's left cheek, then the right. Beautiful, Jungkook whispered against his skin. So beautiful. I love them. I love everything about you. Taehyung felt tears at his eyes. No one had ever made him feel so wanted, so special. Jungkook, she called me Jungkook, just Jungkook. Jungkook then melted into his touch. I like you. I really like you. I know. Jungkook smiled. I like you too, more than I ever thought possible. He kissed her cheeks again and then pulled back to look into his eyes. Will you be mine? Taehyung, let me take care of you. Let me love you. I know I'm not an easy man. I know my life is complicated, but I promise to you I will treat you like a prince. Yes, Taehyung breathed. Yes, I'll be yours. Jungkook was attentive and caring. He texted Taehyung good morning every single day. He sent pictures of his cat. He left little notes in Taehyung's bag. You don't have to spoil me so much, Taehyung said, protested. One evening, surrounded by a mountain of gifts Jungkook had brought home. I want to, Jungkook said, pulling him into his lap. Every smile you gave me is worth more than anything money can buy. Taehyung wrapped his arms around Jungkook's neck. You are too good to me. No such thing, Jungkook kissed his nose. Now tell me about your day. What did that annoying customer say this time? Then laughed into a story about a different client. And Jungkook listened with every presence of interest. He was always like that, attentive, caring, like Taehyung was the center of his universe. I love you, Taehyung said. Suddenly, the walls falling out before he could stop them. He frozen his cheeks, turning crimson. I should have. Taehyung Jungkook's voice was soft, tender. Say it again. I love you. Jungkook kissed him, then a real kiss, deep and passionate and full of everything he could put into words. When they broke apart, both of them were breathless. I love you too, Jungkook said. I love you since the moment you slapped me. Taehyung laughed. Oh, that's not romantic at all. It is to me. You were so brave, so fearless, and so beautiful. I was from that moment. Park family tracked Jungkook down. Taehyung was at the gallery when the men came. Three of them dressed in black, their faces hard. They grabbed him before he could scream him out of the back door. Let him go, someone said. Jungkook was there. How had he gotten there so far? He was flying by his own man, his eyes blazing with fury. The pretty ones is yours, Jungkook, the pop rival. A scared man with cold eyes laughed. Makes sense. He is very pretty. Too bad he is about to get hurt. Touch him. Jungkook said his voice deadly, and I will end you, not just you, your entire family, your businesses, every single person you will ever love. I will destroy them all. There was something terrifying in his voice, something that made even Taehyung's shoulders. The park rival hesitated. He saw something in Jungkook's eyes that made him understand Jungkook wasn't bluffing. Let him go. He finally ordered, this isn't over, Jungkook, but today I'll let you have your little victory. The man released Taehyung, who ran straight into Jungkook's arms. Are you okay? Jungkook passed his hand, checking Taehyung from injury. Did they hurt you? No, I'm okay, Taehyung said, trembling. You come for me always. I will always come for you. Jungkook man surrounded them back to the car in the safety of the backseat. Taehyung broke down. You are a boss, he whispered. You are really a mafia boss. I am, Jungkook admitted, and I should have told you sooner. I was going to tell you tonight. I was going to tell you everything and let you decide if you still wanted me. Taehyung was quiet for a long moment. Then, does this mean you can protect me? What if you are a mafia boss? You can protect me, right? From bad people. Jungkook stared at him. You are not angry? Angry? Taehyung laughed quietly. Jungkook, you just saved my life. You look so powerful and handsome, and you were so scary. You were wonderful. He cupped Jungkook's face. I'm not going anywhere. So what if you are a mafia boss? You are my mafia boss, and I love you. A year later, they were still together. Jungkook had moved into Taehyung. Taehyung had moved into Jungkook's penthouse. His painting covered the walls. Mafia boss with a soft spot. Young remember one day watching his boss make breakfast. What has the words come to? Jealous? Jungkook asked, midly flipping a pancake. Of you? Never. My life is far too peaceful. No slapping, no obsession with anyone. Cheeks, those cheeks are perfect, Jungkook said firmly. Then Taehyung come, morning remember, morning baby. Jungkook kisses his cheeks. I made breakfast. You are the best boyfriend ever. I know. Youngie made giggle nice. Taehyung giggle and kiss Jungkook properly. I love you too. Jungkook kisses his nose. Now sit down and eat. You need to keep those cheeks nice and chubby for me. You are so silly. I'm serious. The cheeks are my favorite thing. After you, that's not romantic at all. It is. It's very romantic. I will die for those cheeks, Jungkook said. One-year anniversary. Jungkook took Paris, the city of love, the most romantic place in the world. They walk along the sing hand in hand. They visit museum and ate. You brought light into my world. You showed me what love truly means. You made me want to be a better man. He opened the box. Inside was a simple gold band with a single diamond. Will you marry me? Taehyung was crying happy tears streaming down his cheeks. Yes, he said. Yes. Jungkook slid the ring on the finger. They stood up and kissed him passionately like he was beginning of their first time. I love you, Jungkook whispered against his sleeve. More than anything, I love you too. Taehyung his nose. Now, take me home. I want to celebrate properly my joy. The wedding was small but beautiful. Jimin and Hoseok were Taehyung's best man. Yoongi was Jungkook. The ceremony took place in garden surrounded by roses, red, pink, white, yellow. Every color Taehyung had ever even given. I do. Taehyung said his voice clear and happy. I do. Jungkook said his voice shining with tears. When they kissed, the entire crowd cheered, and in the year that followed, they built a life together, a happy life full of love and laughter and daily breakfast. Jungkook still brought Taehyung roses every morning. Taehyung still blushed when Jungkook kissed his cheeks. Baby, Taehyung said one evening, sitting in Jungkook, have I ever told you how glad I am that you grabbed me in that bathroom? Jungkook laughed. You slapped me and you fall in love. The best mistake I ever made. Was it the mistake on you? Jungkook in chocolate was far the best fit in the world. Taehyung smiled. I love you, Jungkook. I love you too. Taehyung forever.